So restores, it will take time. So let's discuss backups now. So yesterday I have given a brief about backups. So what is backup? Backup is a copy of data from the database. So let's assume this is a database. We have some data in it. Data is A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a database. Name is database DB1. So time to time, we will take backups of database to maintain safety. For example, something happens to this computer or something happened to your area, maybe disaster happened. So floods came or earthquakes or some mechanical damage. Okay, in the event of disasters, for the safety of maintaining data, time to time, we keep a copy of databases in other places. For example, this is your computer. In your computer, you have okay uh, this database DB1. So ideally, what people do is they'll maintain one separate computer for backup storage team. So there will be storage team. So if there is no other specifically, if your company is not that much of reach, so in another disk, for example, let's assume this is in C drive. So you can make another drive and you can store all your, for example, this is D drive. So under D drive, you can store all your backups. If you are maintaining very good and your company has cash rich company, they'll maintain some other location. So in other location, time to time, they'll maintain backup copy of the database. So entire copy of database. Something happen here, this database backup will be restored here, then automatically it will work. The thing here is, it is not database. So we are taking copy of database. This is called backup file. We are taking copy of database that is called backup file. It is not database. So what is the difference between database and what is the difference between database and backup file? Okay. So I connected to batch 34 here. So there are multiple databases. These are databases. For example, let's take Giri database. So this is the database. But if you right click on this, click on task, click on backup. Okay, save it in original location, default location. So go to that location. I'll make it little zoom. So C drive, program files, Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, so batch 34, MS SQL backup folder here. So giri.bak. This is file. This is not a database. So this is file and this is database. That is the difference. So files you can store in any NTFS system or file system in Windows operating system or any other operating systems. Databases are must be under SQL Server. Okay, so you can read the database, but you cannot read the file directly. If you want to read this file, you need to restore it as a database. Okay, so there are mainly three types of databases. Backups. So first type of backup is full backup. So in the name itself, it is telling full backup means everything. So this is my database. So I have some data in it. I'll take full copy of this database and maintain it in somewhere. So this is called full backup. Full backup means each and every page So under database, what happens? So what will be there under database? You know this, right? Diagram, remember this. This is a database. Under database, you can see file groups and log file. So under file groups, you can see MDF and NDF. Under MDF, you can see extents. Under extents, what will you find? Pages, right? This is the architecture. So every page in the database will be copied to backup file in full backup. Each and every page. So what additional will be copied? Let me show you. So under full backup, path and structures of MDF and NDF. So if you open database properties, go to files. So what is this file name Giri? What is this file name Giri underscore log? What is the path of log file? This one. What is the path of this file? This one. So these paths also will be saved in full backup. Okay. Structures of MDF, NDF will be saved. Copy of all pages will be saved. Okay. Then entire active log. What is the active log? Uncommitted transactions. So before checkpoint triggered, so whatever the transaction log status was there, so uncommitted transactions before checkpoint triggered. So the portion was called active log, the portion between min LSN and log max LSN. That means, so whenever you are taking full backup, you will take these changes. And right now, just assume I am inserting this data. Okay. So this data, wherever I have inserted, for example, your backup started at 21.5, 9:15. Okay. So your backup ended 9:25. So up to 9:25, whatever the changes you have committed in the transactions, committed or uncommitted, every transaction, even though your log records also up to 9:25, even though you started at 9:15, by the completion of backup time, 9:25, each and everything will be saved under this file. That is the power of full backup. Is it clear? So how to take full backup? I'll show you graphical also and command wise also, whichever is easy for you, remember that. Okay. So I want to take this database backup. You know this already. We already done so many times. Right click, task, backup. Okay, here you need to choose which type of backup you want to do. So right now I am choosing full backup. Click on OK, full backup will be taken. So instead of graphical, I'll show you script wise. The script wise is this thing. A very simple statement, backup database. Syntax is backup. What are you doing? Backup. So which backup you are taking? Backup database. Database name, to disk. To disk means, so you are taking backup to somewhere in the disk, equal to path of the backup file. So where you want to save this backup file. This is the syntax of full backup. Does it looks difficult to you? Giri?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it looks difficult to you or is it easy?
No, it is easy.
Okay. So simple statement, backup database name, to disk equal to path of the backup file. That's it. It is very simple. So here we want to take DB500 backup. So what is the statement? Backup database name is DB500, to disk equal to, for example, I want to save it on C drive temp folder. Okay, this is the path. And what is the file name? So DB500 underscore full backup underscore For safety, we will maintain time date also 27 to 2025. Dot extension is BAK.
Extension it will take automatically or we have to mention?
We have to mention whatever you will give, it will take, but the recommended extension is BAK.
Okay. No, just one doubt. Okay. We have written as 2702-2025, right? So
Yes.
from there to and after that dot BAK, if we remove and hit this button, will
Still it
that
is
take?
considered. This is still it is considered as this one as file name, but you will get confused which type of backup it is. So is it full
Okay.
backup or some other type of backup? You will get confused in future. To avoid that confusion, we should follow the standard procedure. So all people follows this rule. So for full backup, we will give extension of b.bap.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So if you execute this, full backup will be taken. Done. The full backup completed. Now let's come to differential backup. So we have database. Okay. So we have this database. So let's assume this database size is 1000 GB. Okay. So under 1000 GB, we have some data. So we taken full backup on Sunday. Sunday, we have taken full backup. So by the end of the Sunday, the size is 1000 GB. So next Monday, you have modified some data. So let's assume we have more transactions here. Okay. Monday, what you have done is, so you are just inserted few records, 1, 2, 3. These records are mostly 10 MB or 10 GB. Let's assume 10 GB on Monday. So if you want to maintain data safety, daily you need to take backups. Okay. You have two options now. So take entire full backup means what? From here to here, everything will be copied. Okay. So you can take 1010 GB of backup, or you already on Sunday, you have taken 1000 GB of backup, right? So now just take 10 GB of backup. So if something happens to database, first you restore this database backup file, then again this database backup file. How is it?
Yeah, I had
So
one
we
question here.
okay.
So when you're saying like that, right? So 1000
Mhm.
GB database we have, which we have already taken. Okay. And Monday
Yes,
we will take the 10 GB data backup. Okay.
yes,
Let's
yes.
imagine that something has changed in the 1000 GB database while doing operations on the 10 GB.
Yeah, good
So at
question.
that point of time,
Yes, let me explain. So this is 1000 GB database, right? So let's assume, let's insert a meaningful data, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So, and so we have some name also, Hari, Ravi, Givi. So this is 1000 GB database backup file. And Monday, so here instead of ABCD, okay, so we inserted small ABCD first, then EF, GHI. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, right? So instead of first four letters, capital letters, I changed it to small letter E, F, G, H. Okay. Then instead of Hari, I mentioned this, I updated this name as Kumar, not Hari. Okay. And added few more new data, that is Raghu. So on Monday, if you take backup, what happens is, so differential changes. What are the changes from last full backup? So for example, here small ABCD is the change in full backup, right? So whenever you taken full backup, there were the changes were first row was capital ABCD. Now it changed to small ABCD. So only whatever changes happened that changes only recorded in this backup. So capital EFGH, it will not record. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay. Next, what are the changes? 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is no change. So it won't record. Next, instead of Hari, it became Kumar. It will record. Ravi, is it changed anything? No, right? So it won't record. Is it changed? Not right. So it is same, right? Ravi, Giri, same. So it won't record. What is the additional changes we have observed here? Name is Raghu. So these only taken as a backup. These are called differential changes. So whatever the changes happened from the last full backup, those changes only recorded. So in the event of database crash, first of all, you will insert this, you will restore this database. So this is not correct data. Then you will restore this differential backup. So whenever you restore differential backup, so ABCD will come here instead of Hari, Kumar will come here. Here Raghu will be inserted. So now your data is perfect. Is it clear?
Yes.
So whatever the differential changes happened from the last full backup will be taken as a backup. That is called as a differential backup. Okay, you pointed out a good question. So I'll ask you one more question in the same scenario. So I'm telling it will take only backup only differential changes. So how do this backup knows what are the changes happened since last full backup? Do you have any idea? How SQL Server tracks? So what are the changes happened since last full backup?
No,
Did you
I
remember
no.
this DCM page? Did you hear this? Did you
Yes,
hear
yes.
this word? Okay, what is DCM means?
Data differential.
Differential change map. What is it? It is a page type. So this DCM page will track all extents with the help of 0 and 1. If extent is modified, that means if extent is differential changes, has differential changes, it will note it as 1. If extent has not modified, it will note as 0. Wherever one value is there, a SQL Server will go there and take copy of that data. Is it clear?
Yes,
So
yes.
whenever you take differential backup, it will take only modified data, not all the data. I'll explain one more time. So this is our database. Our database is Hari Kumar, Ravi Kumar. So I took backup on Sunday. So Monday, what happened is instead of Hari, so I updated this Ravi Kumar, otherwise Raja Giri Kumar. Okay. So instead of Ravi Kumar, I maintained this as Ravi. For example, Reddy. So this is Monday data. This changes happened. What are the changes happened on Monday since last full backup? So instead of Hari, they made Giri, right? It will record only Giri, not Kumar. So there is already full data you captured. Why should I should again I copy full data. So that will be waste of size, right? Disk size. So here Ravi Kumar, what is the difference? Ravi is same. Instead of Kumar, it made Reddy. So it will record Reddy only. Only modified data it will record. This is called differential changes. So whenever database is crashed, first we will apply this. Then this is full backup. We restore this. Then we will apply differential backup. So instead of Hari, it will go and modify Giri.
Okay.
Instead of Kumar, it will modify as Reddy. Okay. With the help of differential page, differential backup, SQL Server will know what are the changes happened since last full backup. So then differential backup will be taken. Okay, full backup. What is the meaning of full backup? Copy of each and
Data
every
page.
pages. Then settings, file structures, paths of files, then entire log transactions with active log also. So this is a full backup whenever you take, for example, you completed this 520. So up to that point, every copy of page, every setting structures, paths, files, and every entire transaction log records, everything will be stored as a full backup. So what is differential backup? Differential backup is so whatever the modified pages since last full backup. So if you taken Sunday full backup, so again if you take Tuesday differential backup, okay. So what are the changes it will record?
Only Tuesdays it record. Okay, only
No,
Mondays.
from Sunday. Since Sunday it will record everything. So it will take reference as the last full backup. Is
Okay,
it clear?
okay. Yes.
Okay. So this is last full backup. I took full backup on Sunday. Okay. On Monday, I want to take differential backup. So from where to where it will take in? From Sunday to Monday, it will take differential backup. This is differential backup. D1. Let's call it D1. So on Tuesday, if you take backup, from here to here, it won't record Monday to Tuesday. It will record again from Sunday. Is it clear?
Uh, Generally, it should take from Monday to Tuesday, right? From D1 to
No,
D2.
no, because uh, DCM pages records changes since last full backup.
Okay. Sure.
So with the help of DCM page, differential backup is taking. So it no tracks of last full backup only. It will take reference as a last full backup.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So that is why it will take everything from last full backup. This is last full backup. Fine. So Friday, Tuesday, fine. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Saturday. If you take Saturday a differential backup, it will again take from last full backup. This is D3. Okay. So now Sunday came again. Sunday you will take full
Full
backup.
back. Full backup.
So this is full backup 1, F1. This is F2.
F2.
Okay. Then Monday came. Monday you will take full backup. So again, it will take from here, right?
No, no. I think it should take from F2. No.
Correct. That is the thing. So here we are breaking the differential chain. So whenever you take full backup, it will break all the previous differential chain. From there, freshly differential chain backups will happen. So Monday, if you take differential backup, so this is considered as full backup to differential backup one,
Different one.
F2D1. Okay. So if you take Tuesday, so it starts from here. So it is considered as F2D2. So it takes reference as a last full backup. If you take
Yes.
backup on Wednesday, so from here to here, this is considered as F2D3.
Same it continues for next Sunday also, right? F3
Yes,
if we
correct.
take.
So every time you take full backup, it will break differential chain. Okay. Now I have a scenario. Scenario is on Friday evening, let's call on Saturday morning. Okay, my database crashed on Saturday morning.
Mhm.
If I want to restore database up to Saturday, forget about this. It hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
Okay. If I want to restore my database up to Saturday, what should I restore first? Then what? You
Backup.
know patching,
Full
right? You
backup.
know patching. So how to do
Yes,
patching?
yes.
What is the thumb rule of patching? First install
First, all
RTM
the
version, then
next we have to
latest
cumulative update.
service pack. If it is
Service.
available, then latest cumulative update. Then what? Remaining
Mhm.
hot fixes.
Correct.
Okay. So now I want to restore database. What are the backups I can use? First of
First,
all,
we have
what
to
is the base? What is
full
the
backup.
base? Full backup. F1, I need to install,
F1.
restore. Okay, I restore this. Then after D1, right?
No, D3 directly we can do it.
Yes, this is the concept you need to understand. No need of intermediary differential backups. Since all these changes also consist in D3,
D3.
okay, you can directly restore D3. Is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let me explain one more scenario. Here, somebody by accidentally, by oversight, deleted this full to backup, F2 backup. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now on Wednesday, database crashed.
Okay.
Now I want to restore database. So let me know what is the procedure. First, what is the backup we need to restore?
F1 backup we have
Yeah,
to restore.
fine. Then,
Then, uh, 1 second. Okay. Then directly we can take D3 of F2, last one.
you have to D3. This is the wrong answer. Because, so whatever the differential backup you have, all differential backups follows last full backup.
Full
So
backup.
F2 D3, this D3 follows F2 only, not F1. So after F1, you cannot restore D3. So whatever the maximum you can restore is F1 D3, this one. So you can restore up to D3. After that, full backup is not available. So you cannot use F2 D1, F2 D2, F2 D3. So if your backup file, middle of the full backup file is missing, so if your database is crashed, you cannot restore entire database. Whatever up to the last differential backup, after a recent full backup, that will be maximum point you can restore the database.
We have lost F2 D1, F2 D2, and F2
You
D3.
have F2 D1, you have F2 D2, you have F2 D3, but this D3 will take reference as a F2. Where is your F2? Without F2, there is no meaning on this
Correct.
D3. Okay, it cannot see database cannot interpret these files without full backup too. Okay, that is why.
Okay.
So if you lost any mid of the full backups, so after that, whatever the differential backups are there, those will be not useful. So this is called differential backup. Now let's come to okay. What is the syntax for taking differential backup? First, let me show you graphically. So what is the thumb rule for differential backup? First, you need to take full backup. Then only you can take differential backup. Without
Yes.
full backup, you cannot take differential backup. Let me prove you. So I'm creating a new database. Create create database. Database is back DB. Okay, let me execute this. Okay, new database created. Refresh this. There is this back DB. Here it is. Right click,
Read first one.
task, backup. Go to differential backup. Click on OK. What is the
Not
error?
possible. Because current database backup does not exist, it says.
Backup failed. Okay, so what is the error is backup because a current database backup does not
Does not
exist.
exist.
So until unless you take full backup, you cannot take any other type of backups. So first thing you need to take is full backup. Let me take full backup. How to take full backup? Backup database.
Backups,
Database
database,
name.
database.
Disk name is backdb.
To
To disk equal
to
to.
disk is
So if
equal
you don't
to
give any
path.
path, it will take default path. So I'm not providing any path here. I'll provide just file name backdb full underscore today date and time now dot bak. Let me execute this. So backup is taken. So if you want to take differential backup, this is the same command. This is full backup. If you want to take differential backup, same command you can use. You need to change the file name instead of full, make it differential. So today time now. So instead of .bak, we use DIF as a extension.
Extension.
So you need to mention with differential. That is the only thing you need to mention. That is the only thing it will differentiate between full backup and differential backup.
Okay. So
Tell me.
here you've mentioned today date and tonight time now, no?
Yes,
That is something for our reference, or see, I
for
have a
our
doubt here.
reference only. Okay, I'll
Okay.
I'll show you.
Okay. Let's assume that today's date means it will automatically take today's
No, it
date.
won't take. It will
Okay.
take
Fine, fine.
if you
Got it.
write the formula, it will if you write a code here instead of today date, if you write any code here, it will take automatically today date. But
Fine, fine.
actually we need to mention 2702
Okay.
2025. Okay, time. What is the time now? 21:40. This is the
Yes.
thing you need to do. Only difference from this statement and this statement is with differential you need to
With
mention.
differential. Okay.
Okay. So what do differential backup do? So it will take backup since last full backup. All the modifications modified since last full backup, it will take copy. Copy of all pages. Copy of all modified pages
Pages.
will be taken to a file. That is called differential backup. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. I have
Okay.
one doubt here.
Yes.
Now let's assume that Sunday we have taken a full backup. Okay. Monday,
Okay.
Tuesday, and all we I mean the complete week there is no change at all. Okay.
Okay.
At that time, what will happen? Will that take a differential backup or how it is?
So it will take a backup file, but in that backup file, there won't be any data.
But it will create the database file. I mean, the
Yes,
file will
yes,
be
it will
created.
create a file. Yes.
Okay.
So it will create a file. See, even though you don't do any modifications, you opened database, right? So opening is also one activity. You closed the
Correct.
database,
Correct.
closed also
Correct.
activity. That will be recorded in differential backup.
Sure. Sure. Got it. Got it.
Okay. So each and every change will be recorded. Fine. So let's come to another type of backup that is called as transaction log backup. So name itself telling what it is doing.
It's a log
What
backup.
it does, yeah, it is a log backup. So it won't copy any pages
It takes logs.
because in transaction log file, there are no pages. What will be under transaction log file? VLFs will be there, log blocks will be there, right?
Yes.
So it will record log transactions. Okay, so you are inserting some data, insert into table name. Okay, this statement will be recorded. This statement will be backed up. So for example, let me create a database. Create database. Database name is logdb. Execute that. Use logdb. Done. So I'm creating one more table under logdb. So create table. Table name is create table, table hurry. Create table, table name. First row is ID, data type integer. Second row, second column, sorry, second column is name column. Data type is character 10. So I'm closing this. So this is the syntax for creating table. Now I am inserting some records in it. Insert into table hurry. So values, what are the values we are inserting? 1, comma, hurry. Okay, let me execute this. Done. Hyphen should be here. Now check the database, select table, select star from table hurry. So we have this table. All of a sudden, somebody deleted entire database. Loved it. Okay, nothing to worry. If you have log backup, if you have already saved all these transactions, if you execute again, it will take entire thing again. Let me execute this. So it will create a database. Okay, it will use this database. Oh, okay, the database is not available, right? So connection was break. Okay, let me connect it again. I'll take fresh session. I'm under master database now. Let me execute this. Okay, logdb doesn't exist. First, you need to create database. Done. Okay, then execute all these statements at once. See, even though you lost database and all tables, if you are maintaining these transactions will be saved under transaction log file. Okay, if you saved log file, then by re-executing all these commands, we can create exact replica of database. Is it clear?
Okay. Just
So
one
under,
doubt here. Uh,
yes,
so when you mentioned this, whatever we have written that script, right? The script has
yes,
to be stored somewhere or saved somewhere.
correct.
Okay.
Okay, so this will be saved as a log records in transaction log file. Okay, so whenever you want, if you saved this log file, then you can re-execute all these transactions. That means if you restore log file, all log transactions will be re-executed. Okay, so
Okay.
under full backup, copy of all pages saved. Under differential backup, copy of all pages saved. But under transaction log backup, only transaction log records saved. This is not actual data. If you execute this transaction log records, then actual data will come. Is it clear?
Yes, yes. Okay.
Okay. So transaction log, what is the reference for transaction log backup? Let me explain. So here we have taken this right. Okay, take same scenario. So Sunday we have taken full backup. Okay. Monday we have taken differential backup. What if, okay, just a minute. I'll explain this. So transaction log backup generally we take for every 15 minutes. Let's assume, okay, let me open PPT. I can explain better. Okay. So transaction log backup, generally in company every 15 minutes they'll take. So whenever you take first time log backup, it will take reference as a last full backup. So if last full backup has some data, let's assume this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Sorry. This is last full backup. And you on 10 o'clock, you entered some transactions. Transactions name is H. and 11 and 12 o'clock you entered I and J. So if you take log backup on 10 o'clock, it will take reference as a last full backup, first log backup, L1. This is considered as L1. It will take reference as a first full backup. Then from then onwards, whenever you take log backup, it will take reference last log backup only. Okay, let me explain this one more time. This is full backup. Sunday, we have taken full backup. Let's go to Monday. So Monday, we entered some data. Data is A. So here already entered A, B, C, D. Monday entered E, F. Okay. So then if you take full log backup, this is the log backup. Log backup consists only E and F. If you take Tuesday log backup, so it will take reference as this one. This one is considered as L1. Now L2 take reference as a previous log backup. Okay. So if you are entered any data, GH for example, so L2 consists only GH, whatever the last log backup consists. After that, it will take backup. Okay. So Wednesday,
We'll take reference of L2.
that's it.
One doubt I had.
Okay.
Okay, so when you are saying L1 will take the full backup reference, and it will
Oh,
include E and F also, right? In the
yes,
backup.
correct. So it won't save any ABCD. ABCD recorded in full backup.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Then next transactions happened EF. After these transactions, we take in log backup. So L1 consists only EF transactions.
Okay. After the
After,
transactions. Okay.
yes, after the transactions only we are taking backup.
Backups.
Okay. So then GH transaction happened, we take in L2. So under L2, only GH will come.
GH.
So for example, let me ask you one question here. If I take differential backup on Tuesday, what are the transactions will cover? Let's assume this is D2, not D1.
Okay.
Up to this point. So what
Okay.
are the
So
transactions it will include?
where is D1? D1 differential backup 1.
Okay, this assume this is D1.
Okay. If it is there means it will take from D1 as a reference, it will take and it will
No, it will take full backup as a
full.
reference.
Correct. Sorry.
So
Okay.
since full backup, what are the transactions happened? EF happened,
AF and
GH
GH
happened.
happened.
So
Correct.
under D1, we have EF only. Okay,
AF.
if you take
Correct.
D3, differential backup 3 on Wednesday, okay, so you will get what are the transactions? EF,
EF, GH, and
GH,
IJ.
IJ.
IJ. Yes.
This is the difference between log chain and differential chain. This is considered as differential chain, and this one is considered as a log chain.
Blockchain. Okay.
So after Wednesday, so if we take log backup on Thursday, let's assume at the end of Thursday, some transactions happen. Those are
KL.
KL. Okay. So then if you take log backup, only KL will come.
Okay.
But if you take differential backup, what
We'll take
happens?
EF, GH, IJ, KL.
EF, GH, IJ, KL. That's the thing you need to remember. Okay. So now let me ask you one question. So all differential backups, whatever available, you lost them. Somebody deleted differential backups. So on Thursday night, your database crashed. You want to restore your database. This is the crash point. How to restore entire database.
Oh,
So
can you
differential
just
backups are not
repeat?
available.
Okay, can you just repeat? So I'll just tell you. The differential backups are not available. Full backup?
Differential backups, somebody deleted differential backups. D1, D2, D3, D4 are not available. Okay. So
Okay.
whatever remaining showing in this picture on the
Uh-huh.
screen, except differential backups, everything is available. So I need to restore entire database by Thursday night. That means I need all transactions up to L.
We will have
Okay.
this transaction logs. No?
Okay, fine. Let me know what is the procedure. First thing, what I need to do.
First, I have to take the full backup.
Full backup. Very good. Under full backup, I'll get all transactions A, B, C, D. Fine.
Correct.
Then
We need to uh, now we don't have this one, so okay, we need to execute this transaction logs.
we don't execute transaction log. This is also file. We restore the file.
Okay.
Okay. So L1 is log file 1. So log backup 1, not log file. So L1 is transaction log backup 1. L2 is transaction log backup 2, like that. So
Correct.
what are the backup files I need to restore on full backup?
Okay. On I think L4 is enough.
Okay.
Okay, once.
So I restored L4. So I'll get KL transactions.
KL only.
Okay. Then I didn't get any
Middle.
remaining transactions, right?
Yes, correct.
Then what can I do? So you need to restore all log files available, L1, L2, L3, L4.
Okay. Okay.
Just think simple, don't think complex. Okay. So whatever the transactions EF, GH, IJ, KL, if you want that, definitely you should restore all
Each one
log
we have to do.
files. Okay. Then every transaction will be available. The thing is, if you miss any intermediary log file, for example, I missed L3. Okay, I can restore up to L2 only. I cannot restore L4 because L4 takes reference as a L3. If L3 is not
Correct.
available, okay, SQL Server cannot understand L4. Is it clear?
Yes.
So, okay. So transaction log backup. Transaction log backup stores all transactions. Okay. Since last log backup, exception is first L1, first log backup, take reference as full backup. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So we will discuss many scenarios later. Right now, just remember this thing. So full backup is copies entire pages on database. Differential backup copies modified pages, differential pages. Transaction log backup takes log records, transaction log records, backup, copy. Okay. So then let's come to, okay, what is the syntax for taking transaction log backup?
Transaction log. Okay.
So transaction log backup. So you can take graphically like this, go to here, right click, click on task. Where is task? Okay, task already we are under task. Click on backup. So instead of full, you can click on transaction log.
Transaction log.
If you click on OK, so your transaction log backup will be taken. If you want to do command line, script wise, so backup. Instead of database, you use log, then backup database name, to disk equal to same syntax. You only do changes on the, so instead of database, you use log. That's it. So you'll use entire path.
But how will we differentiate? See, both will have back, no BAK.
No, we will change this. We will change this.
Okay,
This
okay.
is the extension is
TRN.
TRN. And here we will mention log. So extension you need to mention, recommended extension is TRN, transaction log back.
Okay.
Okay. So this is full backup and differential backup, transaction log backup. Now let's discuss one more backup type, that is file and file group backup. So go to any database, open, go to properties, go to files. How many file groups you have? So right now you have only one file group. If you have multiple file groups, you can take file group wise backup also. That is possible. Let me create some files here, add. So file name db1, otherwise Hari. So I'll change the file group name to fg2. Click on OK. Add another file that is Ravi. This is fg3. Click on OK. Click on OK. So instead of taking entire first you need to take full backup. After taking full backup, if you want, you can take file group wise backup. For example, what is the full backup command? This is the full backup command. So instead of here db1, I'll mention. So instead of this one, I'll change as a db1. Okay, now take full backup. Once you, after taking full backup, if you want, the statement is like this: backup database. Database name, what is database name? db1, then to disk equal to path. Up to here, everything is same. So here we will mention file groups. Okay. Thing here is in between, you need to mention file groups. What are the file group you want to take backup? I'll mention file group equal to G2. So if I mention this, only FG2 will be taken backup. Let me execute this.
For that database.
For that database. Correct, exactly. Okay. Execute this, done. Sync. So what are the file groups available here? Whatever the file groups you want, you can take backup of those file groups. I don't want primary file group because it is read only. So data never changes here. Why should I waste my time with additional space? So I don't take backup. First time I will take full backup. Yearly once or 6 months once I'll take a full backup. Then I'll take only FG2, FG3 backup, whatever I want. This is how we can take file and file. If you want to take multiple file groups, just mention comma and mention file group, another file group name. That is FG3. Take this backup, execute. Okay, file group spelling mistake. Done. So same scenario, you can do graphically also. Task backup here. Okay, files, and instead of database, you'll click on files and file groups. So you can choose whatever the file groups you want. Click on OK. So only that file group will be taken as a backup. Is it clear?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So what are the backups types we have discussed? Let me open PPT.
Full backup.
So mainly there are 4 types of backups. Even though in interview, if somebody asks you, you need to tell there are 4 types of backups available: full backup, differential backup, transaction log backup, file and file group backups. Okay, so main backups are only 3: full, differential, log backup. But interviewer expects you question answer from you, file and file group also. So the main backup types are only 3. Remaining, there are multiple backups available. Remaining types, those are considered as options. So under full backup, you can have multiple options. Under differential backup, you can have multiple options. Under transaction log backup, you can have multiple options. So these are options and these are backups. Is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me start from here.